Morning children. Today I am going to take not lesson, but I am going to take grammar part. That is gerund and participle. Whether it is the present participle or past participle. Okay. Maybe you remembered. I think present tense, past participle. No. So in the tenses we have three types: regular and irregular. I told you. Okay, ma? So regular and irregular verbs. But here we are going to know what is the gerund and what is the participle. So for the present participle we are adding ing to the verb. That is the present participle. Past participle, all the past participle ends with the ed or en. Break, broke, broken, en ends. Or jump, jumped, jumped, ed. So whether en or ed, that is the past participle. Present participle means ing we are adding. So ing past tense also we are adding. Present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense. Continuous tense means we are adding ing to the verb. How can we know that is the present? With the help of the helping verb. For all the sentences, helping verb is needed to give the full meaning. Okay, ma? So what are the helping verb? Do you remember? Is, or, am, these three are the present. Was, were comes to the past tense. Had, have and has, present perfect and past perfect. These are the helping verb. Okay, ma'am. Here, present participle means we are adding is plus ing, or plus ing, or am plus ing. These are known as the present participle. Then now, there is a little difference between the present participle and then gerund. Gerund also we are adding ing. But here we are going to remember one thing, that is, though that is the verb in the gerund, the verb acting as a noun. That is a little different. Don't forget, verb means action. That action here acting as a noun. For example, very clearly you understand, don't get any confusion. Okay, here he likes swimming. Here likes is the verb, though that is the verb. Here swimming is a verb, but when we added the ing, this is comes to the in the place of the verb as a noun. It acts as a noun. He likes to swim. I am swimming. That is the action. That is the verb. But here he likes swimming. So where there is a verb action into noun, that is known as the gerund. There is no helping verb. Be careful. So where there is a helping verb, that is the present participle I told. Okay. Here likes is the verb. This is the object of the verb. Object of the verb. Here actually swim is the verb, but we added the ing. It turned to noun. The verb turned to noun. So remember, gerunds always it is a verb acts as a noun by adding the ing. In the present participle also we are adding ing, but that is not the gerund. That is followed by the helping verb. You remember, when there is a present participle, the present participle followed by the helping verb. But the whereas gerund not followed by the helping verb. The gerund ing acts as a noun, though that is the object, though that is the verb, it acts as a noun. He likes swimming. This is the gerund. Why? Because this is the object of the like. So this swim, when we added the ing, it acts as a noun. Though that is the verb place noun takes. Okay, like that it is the gerund. The next one, John is playing chess. Here, playing ing is there, but followed by the helping verb. So when there is a followed by the helping verb, this is known as the present participle. Present participle. Is it clear, ma? So you remember, when there is a gerund, the gerund, when we added the ing, it acts as a noun. Though that is the verb, it acts, it functions as a noun. So this is not followed by the helping verb. Gerund always, it itself only, it gives the meaning, but it won't take the help of the helping verb. Whereas here is the helping verb. Though there is a ing, it is followed by the helping verb. So that is the present participle. Is it clear? Okay. Third one, he is fond of reading. He is fond of listening music. He is fond of driving. So anything. So here fond of is the preposition. Fond of is the preposition. Sometime after the ing, if there is a preposition, also this is known as the gerund. Though there is a fond of, it acts as a verb, it acts as an adjective, it acts as a preposition also. So where there is a after the preposition, when there is a ing, that also gerund. So easily I am giving the clue. Okay, don't neglect. So the verb acts as a noun, not followed by the helping verb, that is the gerund. When there is a ing followed by the helping verb, that is the present participle. After the ing, if there is a preposition, that also gerund. It acts as a preposition. That also gerund. Then he is swimming in a pool. He is swimming in a pool. He is swimming. Here he is followed. So he is the helping verb. This is also present participle. Then here swimming. Swimming is good for health. What is good for health? Swimming. Here listen carefully, ma. Here he likes swimming. That is the gerund I told. It is not followed by the helping verb. It acts as a noun. But here what about this one? Here this swimming, swim is the verb, not followed by the helping verb. There is no helping verb before the swimming. It itself only. It acts as a subject. It acts as a subject and then it acts as a noun. Though that is the verb, it is not followed by the noun verb. Helping verb is not there. But here is the helping verb. But there is no helping verb. Before ing, there is no helping verb. Swimming. I am swimming is the different. So I am swimming. I like to swim. Something is there. But swimming is good for health. What is the good for health? Swimming. So this is the gerund. There is no helping verb. There is no helping verb. After ing, if there is a helping verb, that is the present participle. Then reading is my habit. Reading. This is also gerund. So you remember, when the ing acts as a noun, that is the gerund. Gerund never follow the helping verb. You remember, he is a blind. When there is a followed by the ing, that is the present participle. Then third one, after ing, if there is preposition, that also gerund. Okay, ma? Not only that, but also somewhere in our textbook they given, you remember that also. See, here, notice and watch. And watch. When you get any ing after these words, what are they? See, hear, notice and watch. For example, they gave, I saw him crossing the road. And second one, didn't you hear the cat mewing? M-E-O-W-I-N-G. So what is the difference here? Look here, ma. I saw him, what I told. See here, notice and what? When there are these words after the ing, easily you can tell that is the present participle. Present participle. I saw him crossing the road. There is no verb. There is no object verb. Oh, directly I saw him crossing the road. I saw him. Who saw? I saw him. Who was crossing? Him. He was crossing the road. This is the present participle. Next one. Didn't you hear cat mewing? Here, cat is the noun. Cat is the noun. Who mews? Cat. Cat says meow. So here cat meow. This is the gerund. This is the action. This is the mewing ing gives the action of the noun. So it action of the noun. Cat is mewing. This is the gerund. So you remember. See here. Notice and watch. After this word, we have when there is a ing. These are the present participle. When there is a noun, it is the gerund. Okay. Now some more words I'll tell. Some more words I'll tell. Better begin, start, continue, cease. Cease means stop. Don't ask again. Cease means stop. Dread, and these are. So after any sentence ing is there, after these words, begin, start, continue, cease. Stop. Cease means stop. Then tread. If there are these words, that are the gerunds. Okay, ma. So you listen carefully. Just now I told see, hear, watch, and notice. After that, that are the present participle. When there are these words, these are known as the gerund. For example, in the textbook only they gave first one. The north wind ceased roaring. The north wind. This is James lesson. No, the north wind ceased roaring. What are ceased? After this word, that is the gerund. Then next one, the child did not see the giant coming. See, that is the present participle. See is there. Now after that, that is the present participle. I heard the children whispering. Whispering ing, here is the heard. So that is the present participle. You remember these words and write down which are the gerund and which are the present participle. Once again I will tell. When there is ing with the following the helping verb, that is the present participle. When there is no helping verb, that is the gerund. Gerund always acts as a noun. Okay, ma? There also ing, here also ing. And three types. First one, gerund always acts as a noun. Though there is a preposition, it acts as a noun. That is also gerund. So you remember and easily you can catch the point. Okay, ma? Can you do? Can you remember? Don't remember in the mind. Okay, everything you are writing in the paper. Don't write in the paper, in the notebook. You remember and clearly once again you go through the textbook and write down all the answers. Here they gave some exercises. You write which is the present participle and which is the gerund. You have to write there only in the bracket. Okay, ma? Is it clear? Okay, bye.